I've just bet a very old friend that President Trump will try quite hard to have a third term in the White House. I think we have to take this seriously. Mr. Trump himself has several times talked of doing so, but when challenged has then giggled that it's all a joke. And you, like me, have probably known quite a lot of powerful people who've said the truth in the form of a joke and pretended that it was funny when it wasn't really. This is a man who wants power, enjoys power, does everything he can to attain it. Well, you might say the 22nd Amendment to the Constitution of the United States prevents him from having a third term, except that it doesn't quite. There seems to be, unless you take into account the 12th Amendment to the Constitution of the United States, room in which there is a way, perhaps involving running as vice president and becoming vice president and then taking over when his president resigns early, by which he could return to the White House. Or again, there may be other ways which we haven't thought of. Remember, this is a man who very strongly continues to insist that he didn't lose the election at the end of his first term, despite the total absence of any evidence that that's true. I think it's worth worrying about. I think it's worth thinking about. And I think it's one of those things which should make us ponder whether we should really be glad that somebody so strongly desiring power should have so much of it.